Hey guys, thanks for being here today. Welcome to Canadian Quarters Review. I'm Mark. Today we're at Kelowna POWERSPORTS in Kelowna, BC, Canada, and we're checking out a 2024 MOTO Cforce 600 Touring. So this is the proper 2-up machine, and we're going to go over that in a minute. Stick around. So this guy is going to have a single-cylinder liquid-cooled 4-valve 4-stroke engine. It's going to have a fuel-injected, of course, liquid-cooled electric start 30-amp charging system. This guy is going to have a wheelbase of 1480 millimeters or 58 inches. It's going to have a ground clearance of 270 millimeters or 10.6 inches. That isn't too bad. Your fuel tank capacity is going to be 18 liters. The net weight is going to be 415 kilograms or 915 pounds. Your towing capacity is going to be 860 kilograms or 1,499 pounds. Your payload capacity is going to be 220 kilograms or 485 pounds. Your front rack is going to have a 20 kilogram or 44 pound capacity. The rear rack is going to have a 40 kilogram, 88 pound capacity. A little bit low on the racks, but still, that's decent. So with CF you're always going to have some extras, a bit better tires, some aluminum wheels, a winch, that kind of stuff. And a lot of the competition won't give you all those bells and whistles unless you, upgrade or get a much higher trim level. But CF wants to give you all that kind of stuff. So you'll have a 12-inch alloy rim. The tires are going to be a 25 by 8 by 12 in the front, 25 by 10 by 12 in the rear. So again, very common size, won't take you much to upgrade. It should be very easy to find. CF is also well known for their CB-Tech IBC clutch system in their transmissions. So this again is fully automatic with a low, high, neutral, reverse, and park. And it's also got a locking system for the gear shifts so the bike can't be stolen, I guess you could say. And it is a 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and electric locking differential. So for the front, you're going to have a double A-arm independent front suspension. It's going to have 160 millimeters or 6.3 inches of wheel travel. The rear suspension is going to be a dual A-arm independent as well, 210 millimeters or 8 inches of wheel travel. It is electric power steering, which is also an added bonus with CF. So it's really neat that CF was one of the ones that had no issues coming up with a proper 2-up machine. So as you see, there's actually a proper built-in second seat in the back. They've just extended the frame 10 or 12 inches or something like that in order to accommodate it. But by doing that, you have a much more stable machine. The weight of your passenger is directly above the wheels rather than behind it. In a single seat machine with a box with a seat on the back rack, your weight would be behind the wheel. That's oftentimes why they will flip on you if you're trying to go up too steep of a hill with a passenger. I've had two 2-up machines now. I've had an Arctic Cat and I've had a Cforce, and they were incredibly stable. They were the machine I had no issues teaching people how to ride because I knew the bike itself, like I said, was just that much more stable and easier to ride. And it makes a big difference. It really does. To be able to ride practically any trail and with a passenger and feel comfortable doing it, I'm telling you, it makes the ride enjoyable for sure. 600cc is definitely some decent power. Mine was the 800. But yeah, some definitely decent power with the 600 for sure. You're going to have some adjustable shocks in the front and rear. It is fully automatic. It'll come complete with handguards and mirrors. There's going to be turning signals on this guy as well. And you'll have your 12-volt power supply and a USB, which is kind of cool. They did go to the plastic racks. It's unfortunate, but at least there's still a rack, of course. And some pretty cool LED lights on the rear. You're going to have Some space back here, almost like a toolbox latch. That's kind of cool. That feels solid. Isn't that ironic that the hatch off of a CF Moto feels a lot more sturdy than one off the Honda? Crazy. And it will come with its own trailer hitch insert. And that little round doodad is actually a plug for your trailer. You can run trailer lights with this machine as well. See all these little added tidbits that CF Moto likes to give you. Fully enclosed wheel wells so your legs stay nice and cool during the summer. Do have another storage here, which is kind of neat. That's pretty cool. So here's your four-wheel drive switch. It's a little bit different, but just like one click for four-wheel drive, and then this would be your front locking diff. Of course, your throttle's down here. Fuel tank is up above on this one. You're gonna have a fairly nice digital display there for sure. And there's your other buttons, like your kill switch, headlights, turning signals, different modes, I guess, and a horn, and your hazard lights as well. So in other countries, these bikes actually can be ridden on their streets, and so that's why there is turning signals. And I don't know if they still have them for this year, but in my 2018 there was actually a lock on the steering, just like motorcycles used to have. You could lock the steering in place so that, again, the bike couldn't be stolen. Well guys, that'll sum up yet another one for Canadian Quadders Review. As always, so appreciate you guys being here today. Come on down to Kelowna POWERSPORTS and check these guys out. They got a great showroom, all sorts of accessories and parts, and of course sleds and dirt bikes and side-by-sides, ATVs, you name it, they have it. Great place to come and do your business. And I'm also starting a Rumble channel for ATVs as well. It's going to be called CQ Review. Kind of the name I originally wanted for this YouTube channel, but it was taken here already. Please come on over to Rumble and check it out, CQ Review, and subscribe over there too, please. They do treat their creators a little bit better, and there's a little bit better money to be made there too, so that's why I'm doing the swap over. But a huge thank you to all of you that have subscribed here already. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, so appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.